In the studio we welcome, we applaud, we love Sue.
Hello
from Women in Regional Enterprise,
Rural
Enterprise, and Pavlenka Small
Hi
from
there.
Small Steps Coaching. Are we well, ladies?
Very well.
We're extremely well, yes. We've fit and well. Big long walks this morning with the doggies.
Yeah, we've just been bemoaning the dogs there. Wilma now 6 months old.
And still not paying any attention to you at all, I
The
hear.
recall of a housebreak. And that's not being kind to housebreak. We've done all the puppy training and everything, and she's just naughty. I don't know when
She will get better. You've got to persist.
Just persist. Someone said to me, you can't teach a dog anything till they're about a year old because their brains are... I don't know. Anyway, everything well in Wire? You got your new charity?
Yes, we've got our new charity for the year, which is Over the Rainbow Children's Charity, run by Bev Lambert, who I know is known to the station here.
Yep.
And we are supporting them this year with all our, efforts. And we've got the Wire Conference in April, which Pav's coming up with me, and we've got another member coming up. We're all going to drive up and stay over the night before.
Oh, my goodness.
It's fantastic.
It'll be good fun.
People forget that Wire's not just in Ipswich. It's all around the country.
I'm saying, oh, my goodness, you three would be like Thelma and Louise.
But it's honestly, all these amazing women, you come away so enthused and inspired, and it's great to kind of remind yourself you're part of a bigger organisation than just your little local group.
Are you speaking? Because you spoke last year, didn't you?
I spoke a couple of years ago. Julie spoke last year, Julie Croucher, who does your travel. She spoke last year. She's speaking at my Wire group in March. Because she's got updates to give us and everything. So Julie's going to be...
She's the travel supremo. And everything good with you, Pav?
Yes, it was quiet to begin with this year, but it's picking up again now. So, I'm trundling along, still coaching.
Trundling along? That's about as much as we can hope for, I'd say. Trundling along is good. All right, then, ladies, let us start off with this one. Would you like to ban the bog-off? Not just the bog-off. This is the buy one, obviously get one free. Researchers have found that 98% of us haven't basically got a clue when it comes to shopping. And you just can't work out the best value in the stores because it is so damned difficult. We had one that I gave Matty Marvel about milk, the cheapest variants of pint of milk. We've got ones about lemons. What about you? Do you applaud them as a canny shopper, Sue Hall, or are you not a fan?
No, they drive me nuts, actually, I have to be honest, because they usually do it as a promo, so the weights are all different, so you think you're getting a bargain, but actually you're not. And I end up with this pile of stuff I've got no room for in the fridge, but you feel compelled. I've got 3 for the price of 2. I've got all this.
Where do I put it?
So I have the third one.
Put them in the freezer.
Yes, but if you haven't got any room in the freezer, it's a false economy.
So you are lured by them, but you don't like them?
I do, and I was quite pleased to hear that Sainsbury's are getting behind this, because I think
they're banning them, aren't they?
Yes.
Because that whole the thing about food waste and all the packaging, and it is really confusing with all the weights and measures and sizes and everything. And I'm not sure they are actually a bargain at the end of the day.
My hubby Steve and I sat down and did this lemon and milk and egg thing this morning.
Could you do it?
I got 1 out of 4.
I got 2 out of 4.
Stephen got 0, and he buys food for 1,600 school meals every day. Sorry, Stephen.
We tried. Matty did the milk one. I think he got. I don't know. This is the lemons one. You've got a 500 gram pack of lemons, 120, 500 loose lemons, 250 a kilo. Third. I mean, it really is when you're shopping. I can never work out the gin when they do the gin on smaller bottles with more.
Well, the thing is, I mean, you might as well take a camp bed in. By the time you've worked out doing your shopping, you'll be there for about 12 hours, won't you? Trying to work out the best price of things.
Just more sensible, just to try and give the most cost-effective price across the board rather than.
I think Sainsbury's have got the right idea, actually. I think shoppers would applaud having lower prices and just, actually, I only want 1 of those. I don't need 2. I don't need 3. I only want the 1.
I often go for the special offers, like I think beans the other day were 50p, whereas they're normally 68. But I'm a bit sad, really. One of the journalists suggested that you make a list. Every Sunday, this is God's honest truth, I sit down, I work out what meals we're having for the week, I do my shopping list, and I just buy what I need.
Well, that is the way to do it, isn't it? That's what you're supposed to do.
And I don't have any wastage at all, really. The odd bit of limp lettuce or, I don't know, a bit of milk that might be past itself.
So you've got it in your head and you won't be swayed when you see all these offers. You just think, right, I don't need it. I'm not going to be take these up. Do you actually physically go around the shops, or is it all done online?
No, I go around the shop. I'm sad. I enjoy doing that.
Yeah, I think I must have some kind of hidden refugee instinct or something. I love shopping.
So do I.
Go and I don't. It doesn't matter what I've got in the cupboards. And it's a whole new experience. So I come in with bags more stuff, and I've actually got one. It doesn't matter. I'll have two.
And also, I guess this was all about loyalty to various supermarkets, wasn't it? So they're all vying with each other. But I don't know about you. I'm not loyal to any supermarket.
No, I'm a
If I have money in my purse, it's Waitrose every time. If it's a very quiet week, month or whatever, not much money, it's Lidl and Aldi and anywhere in between.
Well, all supermarkets provide an excellent, I'm obliged to say that as well.
Of course, all of them are, yes.
I think that is the case. I don't think anyone shoppers now. I think since that last recession knocked the stuffing out of us, I think we're all kind of buying. We've all been lured by the budget supermarkets, I must say. So you're welcoming all of that.
I am indeed,
yes me
for
too.
lots of reasons.
It's slightly annoying as well. They're sort of taking you for a bit of a ride. They're treating you as a bit of, manipulating you, I'd say, as
because
a shopper.
they can.
The other thing that Stephen said, he said, I need my calculator. Some people will not have the basic maths to work out which is cheaper per kilo or per unit item.
That's me, Pav, because I'm looking at this thinking I literally haven't got the ability to work out the tomato ketchup or anything like that.
No.
Oh, well, as long as I know the gin's £15 a litre, I'm all right.
Here come the girls, 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 girls.
In the studio, we have the lovely Sue Horn and the equally lovely Pavlenka. Small stand by your beds, ladies. We have a caller.
Wow, we've
have a
stimulated the public.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
we
good.
have Penny in Drinkstone. Good afternoon to you, Penny. Penny, you're a canny shopper, I believe.
Yes, that's my forte.
Is it?
Enough, I've got the time to do survey says. And basically I go, I shop in a supermarket. And by the way, there's blue sky in Drinkstone.
It's what?
It's blue sky in Drinkstone.
Oh, excellent.
What I tend to do, I will tell the staff in other shops if the product is cheaper.
Oh, yeah.
The other, and when I'm looking at a product that says buy one get one free, if a woman is like wanting to buy the same thing, and I only want one and she only wants one, so we pair up.
Oh, that's a good idea. You buddy up.
Sorry?
You buddy up and then go to the checkout together, do you?
Yeah.
It's a good way of making new friends.
Okay, right.
And it's very friendly in the supermarket. And I found that a lot cheaper because I think more people should do that.
Yeah, that sounds... Oh, OK, if you're so good, Penny, we're going to put you to the test here. Are you ready?
Okay.
This is what we want the cheapest for this. One 500-gram pack of lemons costs £1.20. 500 grams of loose lemons cost, this is per kilo, £2.50 per kilo. We're after the cheapest variant. Buy two, get the third free on 200-gram packs of lemons costing 70p each. See, that's lost me. Or,
Cut off.
or buy one, get one half price on 250-gram packs of lemons costing 70p each. Could you work that out? I couldn't do
No,
that.
I've decided I'm not buying it.
I think I voted for the third one on that.
I think it's very good to take a calculator in the supermarket.
Exactly, that's my thought exactly.
All right, Penny, well, you're better shoppers than we are. Thanks ever so much for your call.
Thanks, Penny.
That's
Bye.
good. Take your buddy up and do that. All right, then moving on, ladies. What we've got here, British actress Kristen Scott Thomas has launched a cultural grenade when she labelled British women as vulgar, drunk, lacking style and orange. Has she got a point, ladies? So look around at our sartorial choices for today.
Well, I don't look orange. Do you look orange?
I don't. I might be a bit sort of pink along the cheeks
yes,
from my
rosy,
walk this morning, but
No, joking apart, though, I mean, this is her opinion, isn't it? And she can afford to dress nicely and everything. And
there are some women, and she's probably one of them. They just look nice in bin bags. It's just whatever they wear, they look gorgeous.
She has this sort of sense of style, and let's face it, I don't think British women have that sense of style.
No, if you generalise, no. But I mean, in France, a lot of the French women are known for their sort of chic way of looking, particularly in places like Paris. But I'm sure if you went into the sticks, in some little farmyard somewhere, Hamlet, it would not be the same kind of dress.
I have to say, having just come back from a stickish kind of backwater in rural France, that is the case.
Well, they dress
not wishing to be rude.
They do dress really
Well,
nicely.
as we do.
But we're talking about a particular niche area she's identified. It's the same as sort of saying, all blokes of a certain age are all football hooligans or something.
Yeah.
She's making a real
She's
sweeping
generalising, isn't she?
generalisation.
Yeah.
But, there are some people that think having a fake tan all year is de rigueur. You know, there are some people that just drink a lot out of bottles every night. You know, they don't tend to be people of our age. But you know, she has identified some habits that some people have got into.
I think, as a generalisation, I think it's could. You know, she's not a little bit. I don't think British women, forgive me, British women, you know, have got that. Some obviously have got style, but I think as a collective, we're not. I don't think we care that much.
No.
You know, I think our first thing when we get dressed is, will it fit? Is it clean?
Exactly.
Speak for yourself.
Is it comfortable?
Is it comfortable? Which I'm sure French ladies. She also makes the point in this article that, you know, the French woman, she feels she's failed if she hasn't seduced one man a day, and not completely seduced.
I'm a complete failure.
So am I.
I've failed
Oh dear.
consistently over my life.
That's all I can do to get dressed in the morning. Let alone...
I tell you what, you wake up in the morning, if you're breathing, you're winning, aren't you?
Exactly.
You know, I mean, everything else is
Got
a
matching
plus.
socks, that's a plus.
Oh, I tell you, there's so many things to be grateful for. So this is just her opinion at the end of the day, isn't it?
What about the drunk thing? I've got to say, when we were in France, this rural place, we went out for lunch, and part of your set plat du jour, whatever it was, you got a carafe of wine. Now, for us... This might just be me.
It's finished
and my
in 5
husband.
seconds.
It's like, well, hey, it's €1. And all these French people, just normal workers, were they'd had a glass of wine and they were leaving the carafes because they'd had a glass of wine with the meal and that was it. You would not get British people doing that. If there was wine on the table, like, we're going to drink that. Come what may. So I think they have got a more slightly evolved attitude when it comes to booze. They just don't drink.
They take their children into restaurants from the babies, and they grow
and
up.
They drink. I mean, when they're little, they have their
give them wine and water
down when they're about
that's
10 or
right.
11.
So there's less of a mystique about alcohol for people growing up in France, you know, because it's something they've always been exposed to.
So would you swap your identity, ladies, to be a French lady?
No, I like being British.
No, merci.
And on that note, we'd love to hear your thoughts on the point. Is she right, Kristen Scott Thomas, to say that British women are vulgar, drunk, lacking in style and orange? They're on the bandbox. And no, sometimes they are.
Girls, 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 girls. Girls, girls, girls.
Sue does a few minor repairs. The microphone.
Let's make sure you don't pull that thing off again.
We think that was New in the Hit Parade from Adele. Very nice song it was too. Happy Sunday, ladies. Loving the show from all of us over the Rainbow Children's Charity.
Oh, that's nice.
All right, ladies, moving on. Our criteria for the perfect pub. 70 years since George Orwell celebrated his favourite local. What do you think is essential in a boozer? I should say that his favourite local was the Moon Underwater, and it was 2 minutes from bus stop on a side street, and drunks and rowdies never seem to find their way there, even on Saturday night. What would you say, Sue, is essential for you?
Well, it depends whether we're talking a local or whether you are prepared to travel. But if you're going to have a drink, you don't want to drive. Yeah. So convenience is one.
So you'd say a bus stop?
A bus stop, I would agree with George, yes. As long as there were buses.
This is conjuring up a lovely picture, this is.
Yes.
Rolling on and off buses.
Yeah.
Right?
You don't.
So you just want a bus stop, basically?
No. God, that sounds pathetic. No.
Oh,
I want a nice welcoming feel and smell when I come in there. So I want to, if I can smell a fire burning, or I can smell food cooking, or I can see steam rising from a carvery bar or something. Lights. The lighting is very important. The right lighting.
Too bright or not bright enough.
Exactly.
One of my pet hates
I'm the wrong side of 50 for high wattage, ladies.
Me too.
You need the right sort of lighting.
Yeah, the thing that irritates me, you go into a pub and they've got those 2 lights on the wall and one of the bulbs is gone, and I kind of want to get up and take it out and put another one
Because,
there.
Pav, we should say you have had a history in the pub trade.
Yes.
We will talk about that a bit more.
Here come the girls, 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 girls.
Pavlenka Small from Small Steps Coaching and Sue Hall from Woman in Rural Enterprise and Made to Clean in the studio, talking about our criteria for a good pub. Pav, you've been in the industry a wee while.
Yes, for my sins, I think it was probably about 25 odd years.
Heck.
Running pubs. I started off working in them when I was 18 or so. So I see it from both being a provider and a customer, and both my husband and I are in catering, or were, and we're both very picky and critical. And I think Sue was right. It's all about the ambience. It's the atmosphere, and that can be the fire. But I think you can always feel, even in an empty pub, you can feel that the staff are all welcoming and generous with their time and all that sort of thing.
I tell you what, you don't seem to get so much of these days is a feeling of sort of mine host when you go into a pub and you know the landlord there and it's all very welcoming and all the rest of it, because I suppose different people now taking over pubs. I do miss that, going into and having that feel that they know you and they know all the rest of it. Good bar staff, that's a big one.
Yes.
Smiling bar staff.
Smiling,
honestly, makes such a difference.
I mean, you go into some places as if like you're doing them a favour for them being there. Just
why are they even in a people-focused industry if they can't bring themselves to...
I used to teach it as well, and I think there's a pride to be taken in working in the industry. You need customer skills. You don't have, like on the stage, somewhere to go and hide and say what you think. You're on view the whole time.
Good barmaid is absolutely, I've got to say, Hazel Brook Hotel, best barmaid in Phoenix. They're fantastic. Anything else? Children are welcome, or
if they're well behaved.
Music in a pub, or...
I'm divided on this because I like live music very much. I don't like sports bars with their TVs and everything.
Slot machines.
If they're going to play music, I think it needs to be not intrusive.
Yes.
If it's not a live band and you've specifically gone there to listen to them.
Not the sort of muzak where you're trying to shout with the person next to you, trying to make yourself heard and that kind of thing. Yeah. I agree.
Fair enough. Well, that all sounds very good. There was one thing that we were talking about at a local pub recently. We won't necessarily name it, but one thing they had on their menus was glasses are available. Not glasses, beer glasses, reading glasses are available behind the bar.
Really?
Oh, how cute is that?
Have they got my prescription?
Their punters then?
They must have to have an awful lot. I've got a very strange prescription. They wouldn't be able to find any for me.
I use them. I'm
just
telling
ready
you.
readers.
Absolutely.
Yes.
All right, well, that's good to know. 0473 212121. You want to take part in that. And finally, ladies, we're almost out of time on the programme today. Just time to touch on this. It's a leap year this year, so it gives us women a chance to propose to the chaps. Is that something you would ever do, Sue? Have you ever done it? Would you ever do it?
This is going to be very quick. No, no and no.
That was very succinct
You're
for
just
you.
getting passed straight over to Mrs. Small here.
And to Mrs. Small.
I would propose if I'd been in a relationship for a long time and I was waiting to jolly well get on and ask me.
And he was just being a bit tardy and all the rest
shy,
of it.
whatever. Yes, I would, but I didn't. My husband proposed to me, all very romantic. We were in a hotel kitchen. We were working in the same department. He got down on one knee, had a sauce boat in his hand full of gravy, and he was so nervous his hand was shaking.
Why did he have a sauce boat full of gravy?
I have no idea.
Toast you?
I didn't really notice or think. I was just impressed that he was
asking. He was a creature of impulse, Steve.
He was. And he just, while he was standing on one knee, all I could see was this sort of globules of gravy sinking to the floor. But that's how he asked.
So you said yes, though?
I did, yes.
So he literally, it just occurred to him when he was...
I don't think it just occurred to him. I think he'd probably been working at it for some time and he just happened to have this gravy boat in his hand. And that was, 37 years ago. So.
Oh, that's well done. All right, well, I'd love to hear. Well, we're pretty much out of time. Thank you so much for your contribution. Ladies, have you got busy weeks ahead of us? Or
yes, always.
Usual,
yes, it's good. Cramming it all in because I'm away next week. So, yes, it's going to be another short week this week.
Yes,
another short week. Love to see you on the programme today. We should give a little hello as well to Ethan, who's been a beautifully well-behaved young man sitting there.
He has indeed.
Scrunching his face up there.
So well behaved.
Thank you for your company. Thanks to Matt for all his help behind the scenes. We will see you next Sunday. Have a most amazing week.